Hi friends, thanks for watching. I just wanted to do a video about how to navigate medical kidnapping, and it seems like a lot of people are pretty timid. They don't want to offend the authorities, or they're not even authorities. People don't want to offend criminals. That's basically where we're at. Where we're we're supposed to be polite, and we're supposed to be even tempered, and just really tolerate a lot. And you know, the liberals are meditating everything away, and the Christians are praying everything away, and all the while the criminals are killing people basically, and setting up this whole machine of destruction. So just so you know, what's been going on is unconstitutional and illegal, and we do have rights, and of course there's going to be some opposition to rights that are being violated. Nonetheless, these rights still exist. So I just wanted to do a review of information. I recommend the Constitutional Law Group. They have a lot of good files. So I'm just going to read to you their one, How We Take Back America. Take responsibility. And so you can review each all the minutia of this, but take action. And taking action means keep your business open, have your faces unveiled, behave normally, like rather than in a magic circle of 666 around you. So it's important for people to know the Constitution and the legal authority that the sheriff has. So the sheriff has more authority in your area than even your governor. The sheriff has authority over the police, because the police aren't really what we think they are. Police originally were established to manage, address things happening on the railroad and in post offices. The sheriff is the real law of the land, and a lot of times sheriffs don't even know this themselves. So the sheriff takes an oath to support the Constitution. So it's really important for people to know that the sheriff in their area is constitutional. And if the sheriff fails to be constitutional, then you need to have a petition to recall that sheriff, so you actually have somebody who does follow the Constitution. So it says, if the sheriff is unconstitutional and failing to uphold the oath of office, create a petition to recall them, get the signatures, and draft a presumptive letter with a 10 business day wait, then submit an affidavit of truth and fact. So that's a quick how-to. So when our rights are violated, so there's discrimination that we need to give the perpetrators notice. And it doesn't matter if the perpetrator is wearing a uniform or a white coat. They're still criminals. And that is how totalitarianism really works so well, is because obedient people, it's just easy to be seduced by symbols, the symbol of the doctor, the symbol of the officer. And those symbols can seduce and kind of just paralyze people from representing their own interests. And at current, with the medical kidnapping and executions going on to make profits for hospitals and nursing homes, we really need to represent our interests and protect our posterity. So they suggest we document names, dates, places, get the personal information, the business cards of the owner and manager, videotape the encounters, take photos, and then file a discrimination charge based on the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And you file this with the sheriff's office. File an affidavit of truth and fact against all the parties, against all the criminals who caused you an injury. And they must, by law, provide remedy for their trespass on your rights. And you can find more on the Constitutional Law Group website. So, and then they say file a SF-95 with the Department of Health and Human Services. So what the Constitutional Law Group recommends as a remedy is their strength in numbers, website resources, take action. So submit your information on websites and social media. They say file, so this is the Constitutional Law Group, they say file an affidavit of truth and fact against the governor, the health district workers, any other employees in their private capacity. So they are personally liable. All these people, the hospital CEO or the doctor or whatever, they're our servants. They have 10 business days to respond to rebut your notice. So the next thing they say, truth, fact, law, and evidence. I'm not sure what that part of this presentation in their thing, but so it says once unrebutted. So once the other person fails to respond, you file a complaint at the sheriff's office to have the governor or whomever arrested and attach the affidavit of fact. And of course, this is, I mean, maybe this is composed for California or whatever. I don't think, I don't know if we'll have the able to do that. But so once unrebutted, file a complaint at the sheriff's office to have the culprit, whether it's the doctor or the nurse or the security guard or whatever, but you file this document to have somebody to post that this arrest is documented to be performed. So so this is so the next level is talking about offspring. So I'm not going to do that right now. So the next thing is all public service shall be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law for their violations of the public trust. Ignorance of the law gives no remedy to those in violation of the law in their oath of office. Those who took an oath of office and violate it are subject to the pains and penalties to the fullest extent of the law. So that's a good, I think that's a good wrap up, and I'm going to continue with this series. So I'm just going to wrap that one up for now. Thanks for watching.